What's up, YouTube? This is Wi-Fi Memory here today, bringing you guys some more VGC 2021 action. Today, I am here with my wife. Say hi.
Hi.
And we're wanting to do some VGC matches. Our goal is to eventually get to Master Ball. I don't know if we're going to be ending up doing that tonight, but since I'm a little bit tired, she's going to play as you guys, the viewers that I would be technically talking to. But she's now going to be asking questions and stuff, and it's going to make my mind rattle, and I'm going to be like, oh my goodness, what's going on? But we're still working out with this awesome rain team. And hopefully she doesn't get too bashful. Hopefully she gets used to the camera, because I'm wanting to bring her back on more and more. But let me know in the comment section down below if that's what you guys think is a good idea or not. Our first opponent of the day is against Reza. Walking out with that Dusclops, Tapu Fini, Incineroar, Urshifu, Rillaboom, and Glastrier. Any ideas on what's going on?
Nope.
No ideas whatsoever.
Good at picking out that core stuff or anything.
Alright, so what our opponents want to do is trying to set up Trick Room with that Dusclops and get a Glastrier sweep. But if you look, they got that Urshifu Rillaboom combination as well. Urshirilla?
That's
remember?
Scary.
Alright, so I typically still like to lead Politoed, but now I gotta ask myself, what are they gonna lead? You know, like you have a theory that there's a chance that they're gonna lead Dusclops with something. That something's probably gonna be Incineroar or Rillaboom. So let's go ahead and go Stella. And then from there, let's get our own Rillaboom. And then we need a Glastrier counter, even though still is a good one. But I think having another decent option like Moltres is nice to have in the back. It just kind of plays out, you know, like if Stilla goes down for any reason, we have Moltres to kind of be that backup, you know?
Backups are always a good idea.
Backups, and you know they're bringing Glastrier. That's just the thing.
That's just how it goes.
Yeah, so right there's the Incineroar. I predicted that, right?
I was thinking the same thing actually when you said that. I was like, oh, I thought the same thing.
No, I was that they were gonna lead Incineroar.
Yeah.
All right, the reason I'm leading Stilla, is basically due to the fact that with Politoed's Rain, it kind of nullifies the fire. So therefore Stilla, yes, he's weak to fire, but it's not as powerful of a hit against him.
So we have an advantage.
Yes, we do have an advantage. They're going to probably think about fake outing Politoed. But I still think you want to go for the Muddy Water just on the off chance that they don't.
But sometimes they don't.
And if we can, go ahead set up a Meteor Beam. And also aim it at that Incineroar. Okay, so he actually switches Incineroar out. That's a big mistake in my opinion, because we're going to hit him with the Muddy Water.
Uh-oh.
Glastrier does not have the best special defense. And now we're hitting him with a super effective Meteor Beam.
Will he even live?
No, I don't believe he's going to, because this gives us a +1 in our special defense before he even goes off. Into our special attack. Our special attack gets a +1 before he even goes off. It's only 90 accuracy. He dodged it.
What? 90 should be enough.
Yeah.
I mean, in the real world, 9 is enough.
Right. But what can Glastrier do? Right? I mean, he's not that threatening, right, to us on this board. Let's go ahead and get a defense boost. I have no problem Dynamaxing Stilla here, because it's like he's already down to half HP. If he Dynamaxes, he's only getting half value.
So that wouldn't be worth it, would it?
If this was early VGC, I would say go for it, but since this is later in VGC when we're all kind of used to Dynamax, it's more valuable to have a full health Dynamax than it is a half health Dynamax. He goes for Brick Break, activates a weakness policy on Glass Treeer.
Uh-oh.
Glass Treeer's gonna hit something hard. But Politoed he misses Politoed. That's like revenge.
That's why we love Politoed.
Politoed is the best. Alright. Hey, things are working out already better, you know, than the recording I attempted to do before this. Where I had nothing, no luck, good luck.
You always play better when I'm watching.
Of course, I mean, it's always more fun. And I've been meaning to have you get onto the channel and kind of just talk to you on the channel. It's just more fun that way. But, you know, I mean...
I'm microphone shy.
Yeah, you know how hard it was for me to get her in front of this microphone? I had to buy her a slushie from Sonic. Which... I guess isn't that hard to do because, you know, it's only like a 15-minute drive from the house.
Unless I'm driving, then it's longer.
Then it's a 30-minute drive,
It's
which...
not 30.
She's a slow driver. Don't let her tell you any other way. She's slow. Very slow. She punched me in the shoulder. She's rude, too. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. But right here... We're switching Politoed out to put pressure on the Tapu Fini. We're also putting big pressure on Tapu Fini by going for Max Steel Spike also into it. Because I have a feeling, because you can leave Dusclops alone in this situation, because Dusclops is practically useless. You know they're going to be Dynamaxing the Tapu Fini.
Yeah.
Because Dusclops has no offensive power.
But I really want to see a Dynamax Dusclops, so that'd be cool.
Don't we all, in a way? Like, but when he does Dynamax, I think Nightshade's like only like 100 base power, like Max Phantasm. Right, there's the cheeky ally switch, by the way.
That's the one I always like to use.
It's a cheat. It's a
not
cheat
cheating.
code. It's a cheat code.
No, it's
It should be removed from the game.
No.
Yes. You know how many times I've been screwed over by ally switch?
Mm-hmm.
You know how many times I've screwed people over by using ally switch?
Enough that you'll keep it.
No. It's not fair. It's a very unfair advantage. If you got it, it's unfair. Look at that though. Stilla taking off the hits.
Say yay!
By the way, we say Stilla. We don't call him Stilla because that's too long.
many letters.
That's too long. Alright. So now we're at a very interesting situation. That Tapu Fini didn't do that much damage. So, but I definitely don't want to keep... never mind. I'm going to keep Rillaboom in for one turn.
One.
If we don't KO this Incineroar, then we're having to switch him out. But I think we can, honestly. I mean, because Stilla's just super powerful. I love how Stilla moves too. Like he moves his little cannons.
Yeah. Like he's using telepathy.
Man, how are they even staying up there? They're physically, there's no way they should stay up there.
I know, they're not even attached. It's just magic.
But right there's our next Beast Boost. Special attack. And now he goes for Max Starfall. Dude, I mean, that's not even going to do that much damage.
No.
We're still in the green.
Nothing.
To me, I feel like he just wasted his Dynamax too, because like that's his last mon now.
That's good for us, though.
Oh, it's very good. To me, I understand the idea of putting a defensive mon as your Dynamax, but to me, to get the most value, I would almost want you to put like an offensive mon as your Dynamax option. You know?
I agree. I prefer playing offensively anyway.
Yeah, like offense is just the way to go, right? What's that? Look at our special attack, by the way.
Awesome.
+4. What? Off the Mandalorian. This is the way. Stilla is the way. The battle was canceled. That's the way.
Yay!
Hey, first game, we win. High five. Mind games, you know what I'm saying?
You'll take a quit, right?
Hey, that's a win. I'm just happy they didn't DC, though. You know, I feel bad whenever I just 4-0 someone. Not. I don't feel bad. I just much rather see a DC. Now we're looking at our opponent's team, which, nah. I've seen Oaks Lab. That just means they cheated.
No.
Hacker confirmed.
How can people cheat in the game? It's meant for fun.
I know.
That's just not worth the effort.
I know. Look at that record, though. You know, we're almost halfway through the month, and I've only played like 15 games.
Well, we've been pretty busy.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
All right. Cinderace, Lapras, Zapdos, Dracovish, Landorus, and Porygon 2. How are we going to beat this?
I don't know.
Ignore the Lapras.
Why?
Because it's going to have weakness policy.
You think?
Probably. There's a high chance that the Cinderace is going to have Focus Sash. And Lapras is going to have weakness policy.
That makes sense.
And I'm trying to think. I don't know if he has a good way of proccing it, though, other than the Cinderace. But we better pick our Pokemon.
Yeah, hurry. I don't like countdowns.
See, mentally, I already have them kind of picked out, though. You know what I'm saying?
Doesn't count till you hit the button, though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. What? Why am I bringing Raichu? Because he has a Zapdos.
Because Raichu is awesome.
This
we
one's
don't give
shiny.
him enough credit.
This one's shiny.
Oh, I love shiny.
It's my only shiny. I have a shiny Gengar, but I'm not a shiny hunter by any means, guys.
Me neither. I have 0. You're better than me.
The only ones I got was because I went in some max raids where you go and people have it posted, and then you can go and click on them, and then they were shiny, and I was like, hey, cool. Well, I guess I have a dozen shiny magic cards from that first event they did.
That's true. You have all those. So you could have a shiny Gyarados, which is
one
of my favorites.
I do have a shiny Gyarados.
Show off.
I know. I want to see that Cinderace just die.
That's a harsh way to put it.
Wait, we all know Beartick's about to outspeed a Cinderace.
Doesn't look it, but...
Beartick hits the ability Swift Swim.
Oh, that's a good one.
And hence, why are we a rain team?
Because everything revolves
Now,
around water.
wait a minute. He's Dynamaxing that Cinderace. You know that, right? There's no way he's Dynamaxing P2, right? This early. What if I one-shot this?
That'd be
With Beartick.
funny.
With Beartick. What if Beartick one-shots this?
That'd be nice.
That would be hilarious.
That would deserve another high five.
Liquidation. Not
Oh, so
quite.
close.
Not quite. Now Beartick's dead. Because Beartick's super frail.
Contrast to how he looks.
Beartick is super frail.
Yeah.
But
He did a lot, though.
But he's in range of Politoed's Muddy Water if we land Muddy Water on the Cinderace.
That'd be fun.
And he turned himself into a Steel type, so if he gets hit by water, doesn't that just mean he rusted?
If only it
What?
worked that way.
Critical hit on something too. But look at that. He wasted his Dynamax because of Beartick. He lost the Pokemon because of Beartick. That's why I'll say. Beartick deserved that KO.
He was worth it.
Alright, let's see. We all know he's about to bring out that Zapdos. So let's bring out our Raichu and be like,
Because if you have a Zapdos, why wouldn't you?
Because I have Politoed out on the field. What? It's like I play a game or something. It's like I know what's about to happen.
Done this before.
You know what the play is?
No.
Muddy Water.
Okay.
Then fake out. Who am I fake outing though?
No, not Polly. What's that one called? Porygon.
Porygon. You actually selected correctly because why would I want to fake out the Pokemon that isn't threatening because Raichu is taking away the Thunder.
I know.
And Hurricane is not very effective against both my mons.
So no worry there.
Oh, we
no!
dodged
someone
P2.
dodged it.
I seen 2, so that means Porygon 2. That still did a hefty chunk to that Zapdos. Alright, we all know that he has to go for Hurricane with that Zapdos. So, can we make a switch to Rillaboom? Probably not.
Probably not.
If I had Stilla, I would say sure. But here's the thing. Raichu will probably outspeed that Zapdos.
Ooh, I hope so.
And that hits it neutral, it has a chance to KO.
Ooh, so close!
No,
Aw,
he went for Ruse.
has
That's
that.
perfect though, because he didn't go for Hurricane.
That's true, so he's not doing any damage.
And if we hit our Muddy Water, which
It
we
kills
did,
it anyway.
it at least takes it down to the red.
It's dead.
It's dead. She knows. Forget math and calculations. Right there's a double recovery by our opponent. Okay. That's fun. I mean, he ain't been able to set up Trick Room. We put that much pressure on him.
That's nice.
And we still ain't Dynamaxed yet either.
We'll save that for when it really counts.
He's about to Earthquake Raichu. Does Raichu even care though? Because
He's awesome.
we had the Fokey Sash. But I feel like if he Earthquakes, Politoed just faints, right?
Yeah, probably.
But I have Rillaboom in the back. Rillaboom will probably be fine against a Landorus Firion, right?
I don't know, actually.
Like,
Landorus is just scary looking.
I'm gonna risk it for the biscuits. See if we can win without Dynamaxing. There's the Stone Edge. What?
Oh, well, that's interesting.
So he didn't go for EQ, but he got the KO, and then he went for recovery. Okay, well, probably shouldn't have risked. Well, Stone Edge is very inaccurate though. Like, what's the accuracy? Like 70,
I have no idea.
75 accuracy. It's pretty inaccurate. So like, if that was his play, I would felt pretty. I mean, if he could have had a high chance of missing. Like a 20 to 30% chance of missing. That's not
But
very.
he didn't.
Right, he didn't, but it's not very reliable, right?
Sometimes the not reliable ones are the ones that get you through the game.
I'm about to Helping Hand a Max Drum Solo.
Oh,
Max
yeah.
Drum Solo was an automatic 160 base power, and that would be a dead Landorus. Because then I get the grassy terrain boost too, by the way.
Oh, of course.
So I'm getting all these boosts, and there's like nothing he could do to stop this.
Just watch it come.
And it's like, mess with me.
I dare you.
Mess with me, Rillaboom. Like, what do you cross Rillaboom in between? Like, he isn't quite a monkey. Oh, that's smart. Yeah,
He's
go
an
and fly. He's like an ape, right? But
Like the god of apes.
he has to
Especially
be.
looking like that.
Do not freeze me. Okay, so the Landorus we know is about to come down and hit our Rillaboom, but it shouldn't be doing that much damage. So
Surely not.
I don't think it's going to. The only problem is I hope this P2 does not freeze us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That's
we're
annoying.
good. There's our Drum Solo. That's a dead Landorus.
There you go.
We murdered him, by the way. Now, we still get one more time Dynamax after this as long as we're not frozen. Whew. I think we won, though. Because while in grassy terrain, we're going to go for this big Drum Solo, and we're just going to Helping Hand.
Might as well.
I think it gives you like a 1.5 boost. It's something crazy though. It's like a lot of boost by just going for a helping hand. On a 160 with the grassy terrain support with Rillaboom's attack stat, he's dead.
Nothing's gonna survive that.
Critical hit.
I don't think that really mattered anyway.
I mean, I think Rillaboom just said, "No, you punch me enough. I'm about to punch you hard." Alright. Usually I like to keep the videos around the 20-minute marker. What do you say about doing one more for the fans?
Just because we have the time, because little man's in bed.
Yeah,
so.
our son fell asleep. Well, it's also 9:30 at the time of this recording. Plus, I also want to see if I can get into Ultra Ball. And if you guys enjoy this kind of video of me just hanging out with my wife, this might be an every Friday kind of upload. Cross our fingers, right?
If it all works out.
Please. You know, this would be kind of fun, hanging out with my wife, you know, on YouTube, getting her used to the YouTubes.
Used to it. I'm used to watching it.
Yeah, she likes Mr. Beast, so, you know, and Mark Rober and Food Theorist and Film Theory and all those high million subscribed channels, you know. I mean, she don't like Jack's Life though, but I like him. He's pretty
funny. Good. Only certain people can make me laugh.
Yeah, apparently he's too dull, but you know, I subscribe to you, Jack's Sex and Life. So don't hate my wife.
I have just a very strange sense of humor.
Yeah. But everyone else she thinks is cool though. Alright. Pavo. I don't know. Pavo?
I don't know.
Stilla, Politoed, Kingdra. This looks familiar. Incineroar, Rillaboom, Landorus. What's that bottom half though? Like, ew. that doesn't belong. Something ain't right. Just kidding. It is right. Sadly, it's probably the right way of running that team. But yet, I'm running the alternative, and I feel like we have shots.
So
the only problem is the Stilla, because like I have Moltres and Raichu as like my main counters to Stilla.
But is it enough?
Like, other than Stilla, Moltres and Raichu don't look too good in this game. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I only can bring, like, one. If not, just bring Rillaboom and pray.
And yeah, just wing it.
Alright. Let's go Rillaboom and wing it. We've seen how much that drum solo did last game.
I mean, maybe we can just ride out the whole game on that. Why
not? That's how we become Ultra Ball tier. It's just riding out on drum solo.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's what the professionals do.
Is it?
Probably not. They probably think about it, and they probably don't use what I use, and they probably only use Urshifu and Rillaboom and all the good Pokemon. I'm only using Rillaboom.
I know, nobody uses Butterfree.
That's a +1 uses Butterfree.
I like Butterfree.
You like Butterfree?
Yeah.
She wants me to build a Butterfree team, by the way, guys.
He won't do it.
Help me explain to her in the comments down below why Butterfree is good, but explain to me in the comments down below why I should or shouldn't use Butterfree. Come on. We got a lot of comments going on in this video. I'm expecting 10 comments from everybody that watches this video. If you don't know what to say, just say hi 10 times. Hi, Sin. Hi.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, YouTube, I mean, just the interaction, you know? I mean,
just that you're there
it's good for the algorithm, you know? I mean, We're sitting here with 89 subscribers at the moment. We need more people. More people. We want to become million subscribers. I don't even think, like, I don't know a PokeTuber other than, like, Pimp Knight that has 1 million subscribers. That's kind of sad. Because I think Pokemon's pretty popular, you know, but I guess not 1 million people popular.
No.
We'll make it that way, though.
Oh, you think?
I know. Just because of me. Look at that. Knocking off so I can't use my Power Herb Meteor Beam combo, but I went ahead and Dynamaxed, and then I get the KO on the Rillaboom, so who needs the special attack boost whenever I get a special attack boost doing that?
Yay!
That's
that was a lot of words.
Yeah. They get used to it, my fans, you know, my PokeTubers, my Poke fans. They're used to me saying a lot of words really fast, and then they're like, I understand. And they just roll with it. Or maybe they just ignore me. I really don't know what they do, but, you know, like, I don't even know if any of... Whoa.
It's shiny!
It's white.
What?
It's pure.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen a shiny one.
Me neither. Well, I take that back. I saw a shiny one today when I was doing some recording, but that recording probably won't go on YouTube because I did bad.
Because you did bad.
I did bad.
Can't have people thinking you're bad.
No. No. We're gonna rockfall that Stilla, by the way. The reason I'm switching Rillaboom out is because I do not want him to Dynamax his Stilla like he is right now and go for Max Airstream into my Rillaboom and KO my Rillaboom. So,
No, Rillaboom's too important.
Rillaboom is my Glassy Glide master. But maybe a Max Rockfall into a Stilla could do at least 75%. What do you think? What do you think? 75? What are you predicting? 75 or 50?
I mean, at least 50.
You're thinking 50. I'm gonna say 75.
I mean, at the least. I think it could be more, but at the least.
Let's see.
Oh. Okay, that was bad.
He's very defensive then. He's very, very defensive, which is good for us because this won't hit that hard. He targeted very weirdly.
Very weird.
I mean, I was expecting that into the Rillaboom slot, not the Stilla slot.
And now you're like, what?
It's like the last video when the guy went for a helping hand on the switch to the Heatran. It just blows my mind because you don't do nothing. So it's like,
why?
Yeah, I was like, there's no benefit for that play. Like, there's no reason for you to do that. We're gonna skull because if we don't have to muddy water a Kingdra because Kingdra is just gonna laugh at us. He's a bully, you know. So I understand like the Max Airstream, like that's a good play, but why did you like it raises your speed? But why do you hit Stilla when you could have hit something where it would have been more effective?
That's the question. We'll never know
Politoed,
the
no, not the Politoed. It's not like I had plans for Politoed.
But still, we don't want to see him go down.
I know. Max Flare.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Wait.
And we made it. Barely.
I was about to be sad that we've lost. Stilla. I should have targeted the Kingdra. Now I'm thinking about it. But we get more damage out. I gotta find a way to stop Stilla. Because that Kingdra is basically useless because he went for Draco Meteor. So now he's like I think it's -2 special attack.
Mm-hmm.
I think Beartic's like the way to go. He's the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Unless it's not the way.
Well, don't mind boggling me like that now. Alright, so Beartic. And if you target still, you target still. If you don't, you don't. We
We'll
hope.
just have to wait and see.
But I need to bring Rillaboom in anyway next turn to get the fake out pressure onto the Stilla. Then we're kind of in a better spot.
Yeah,
So this will KO Stilla right here.
I think so too. There just wasn't enough left.
Look at that. That murdered me. Critical hits. This is a rough slot, actually. Oh, we might be dead, though. We protected. Okay.
Ooh, okay, we are alive.
We're on 100 HP. Did you see that?
Ooh, an even number.
Well, we're about to get sand chipped, but you know. Alright, let's see what we can do. Down to
Still an
90.
even number.
Down to 90.
Oh, we
Oh.
get it back!
Yay! They said grassy terrain was no good.
Nobody?
That's right. Because nobody should. Because this should be the last turn of his Dynamax. It is. I can fake him out. And then I can go for... Try and go for a big attack into him. That's still It took our special attacks very well. So that means he probably EV trained in special defense over physical defense. So I feel safe for going for a liquidation play. That fake out has to happen here.
Don't miss.
Well, fake out won't miss, but I'm more worried about a protect.
Oh, yeah, that.
But he didn't reveal max guard, which at the point I don't think he had. He didn't have to. Obviously, he's in a good slot right now. But this is our only way to win, is to go for this play. So, okay, at least no, don't KO Rillaboom. You hit a raw hurricane, by the way, in the sand.
Oh,
Critical hits. This is the story of my life. That's a -2 Stilla too, or a -2
it's
Kingdra.
down to Beartick and Kingdra.
He's got one more too.
Oh, man.
I was hoping, but then I feel like we'd have a chance. I still feel like we have a chance, but it's dwelling. Because Beartick
dwindling.
is super frail. Like, he's good, but there
And
goes
now,
our...
now the grassy terrain is gone.
I just need the sand to subside.
Yes, why can't that leave too?
It would be better. Politoed, I get my speed boost. But so does Kingdra.
Whoa.
Kingdra gets a speed boost. So, because we both have the same ability.
So, kind of just cancels each other out?
In a way. I don't really have any way to hit Politoed other than Superpower, though. It's now super powerful attack, but I don't see it KOing, because Politoed's pretty bulky.
Yeah.
Kingdra goes for Protect, though, like a boss.
Yay!
If we KO Politoed with a critical hit him. Critical hit him.
Go, go, go.
That was going down so fast. I was like, maybe.
Got excited for a second.
Me too. Scald, miss. You won't miss, but it would have been nice. I wish we could, like, absorb. Beartick, since with a Swift Swim,
Yes!
he absorbs
Water
the water.
type should just absorb Scald.
But he's a nice type. Mind blown.
But he can get water moves. So that
Um,
doesn't make any sense. How can an ice type use water moves? It would just freeze.
The inside of my wife's mind.
When
Anyway.
she's tired.
Anyway, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. Hit that like button if you did. If you made it this far, you might as well hit the like button, because apparently we entertained you for a good 34 minutes, 35 minutes, you know. I mean, that's worth at least one like and one comment. But if you guys want to comment more, let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, guys, this is Wi-Fi Merriman, and
And Alex.
signing off. Peace.